Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Left pocket got pound, pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get away.
3.
Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop. Don't be something new. Okay, death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news.
I like chicken.
I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay,
Yay.
pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound, pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Touchdown, A floor.
Talk to me.
Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now?
Just kidding.
Check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody.
You don't have to LOL.
No day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
How old are you?
Johnson now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Johnson jostles free. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30,
I'm a
they could be in
3.
some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Off the play fake. Johnson.
Hooray.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. You need your wide receivers.
I can pause it.
Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. 2nd and 11. Staying on his feet. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
It's weird.
Nigel Bradham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly with touchdown.
Touchdown, baby, on the double.
Here's Johnson.
I don't know what to do around.
He's going to take off with it. And
So
he's taken
bad.
down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Johnson throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's their quarterback. Throwing on 1st down. Johnson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Johnson to throw from his end zone. Steps away. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold it for a short gain when he took off running.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the... Johnson now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off play action. Johnson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Johnson off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes... Now Johnson, a final shot before break. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little.
And got his man complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Steps away to his left. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly. Johnson, off play action, out to his left. Looking sideline, incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Second and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Back to throw. Johnson. They'll run the screen with Carson. Johnson now. Off the play fake. On the move to his left. And Jerron Brown's got it complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Looking to throw. Johnson forced out to his left. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. Here's Johnson. Going to throw on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Johnson on first and 10, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He lets it fly from Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there. Fighting through it, he's got space. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. Second and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dancing to his left. Continuing to fight for more. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Give him 25 yards on the play there. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got the tight end, Vanette. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 11th touchdown of the year.
Ready. 53's right. 81. 53's right. I know he ain't got it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Johnson throwing again. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
100 yard dash. Got gas. I will not crash. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
Johnson now. Off play action. Rolling to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Here's Carson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field, and they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Carson. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Stepping, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the 2. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he will score. Touchdown. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here's Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Johnson to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Johnson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to...
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Johnson throwing on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Let's go. Let's go. You get blocked, you get blocked.
Johnson now on 1st down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Here comes the bump. See you, boy. I see you. Wait. Time to end it. Mike 55. Here we go, D.
Here's Johnson on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now Johnson throwing on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Johnson going to throw again. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Can't believe they let you play.
Johnson now on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and 10, Johnson. He's got the hook up to Jaron Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it with Carson, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 9 now. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Ready? 54. Mike 54. Let's get it together, defense.
Here's Johnson on 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Now Johnson from the gun on 3rd down, being chased out left. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Johnson throwing on 1st down. And an alley to run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Johnson now, operating from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Johnson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. Off the play fake. Johnson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Johnson to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack.
Come on, sack. 6 yards. I got one. Mike, 55.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Stephen Weatherly in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Johnson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl line.
Set, ready. Now to go. Mike, 54. And watch that. And watch the ball.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. Dancing to his left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And here in overtime, if the team that receives... First throw here in overtime. Steps away to his left. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll roll him out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime is kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Let's go. Keep running. Stop your whining.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 15. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Okay, it's time for me to break out my thesaurus for that one. And I don't have anything. That was amazing.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on...
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
For me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Don't gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey, I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her 1 foul, just to tell her it's 1 now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They check it to 10.
Hey.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. Show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your poster, popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the catch you dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, really rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your bed.